morning, students. Hope you will be fine at your respective places. In continuation to our last topic, that is this mineral nutrition in plants. These are mineral nutrition plants. We are discussing these macro elements. These are those elements which are needed by the plants in large quantities. We have discussed three, that is the nitrogen, we have discussed this potassium, we have discussed the phosphorus. Now, today we are discussing one more element, that is calcium. Again, these elements, they will be discussed in four categories. First one, the source, what is their form in which they are being absorbed. Second one, their requirements, where they are required. Third, what are their functions, what are the various functions that are being performed by this calcium. And last one is the deficiency. If we know the functions where they are required, we can simply determine, we can simply see what are the various, what we see the deficiency of this element. Form, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे कैल्शियम की, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे कैल्शियम, it is absorbed from the soil in the form of calcium divalent. So this is the calcium ion in which it is formed, that is a calcium divalent required. Where it is required, this calcium ion, this calcium ion की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, it is required in meristematic cells. These are those cells which are in the continuous state of division, and it is found in those, it is required rather in those cells, in the differentiating cells. Differentiating cells. When the cell matures, it undergoes differentiation. Differentiation simply means that it has now taken the permanent shape. What are the various functions which are going to be done by this cell? So this calcium, it is absorbed in the form of calcium ion, calcium divalent. It is required in the meristematic cells and differentiating cells. What are the various functions which are going to be done by this calcium? First, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, the first function of it is that it is required, what we call as, it is required in the synthesis, in the manufacture of pectin. Where is pectin found? It is found in the middle lamella of the cell wall. So it plays an important role in the synthesis. It is required in the manufacture, it is required in the synthesis of pectin. Where is this pectin used? It is used in the middle lamella of the cell wall. अगर हम second एक और इसकी function देख लेंगे, where it is required, this calcium, it is required, it plays an important role rather in the metabolism of nucleus and mitochondria. So this calcium, it plays important role. First one, it plays an important role in the synthesis of pectin. In the pectin is found, where is this pectin, where it is used? It is used in the middle lamella of the cell wall. Second one, it plays a significant role, it plays an essential role, it plays an important role in the metabolism of nucleus and mitochondria. Third, very much important, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे इसकी, it plays an important role in maintaining the permeability of the cell membrane. permeability of the cell membrane. So this calcium, it plays an important role in the metabolism of nucleus and mitochondria. Third, it plays an important role in maintaining the permeability of the cell membrane. First one, it plays an important role in activating certain enzymes as an activator of certain enzymes, namely जो हम बात करेंगे where it ATPase, it plays a phospholipase, etc. So this plays an important role in this activating of these enzymes. Chalo, we will go to this place, that is the functions where it is required. यहाँ पर हम लिखेंगे functions. एक और हम इसकी बताएंगे where it is required. This calcium is required. It is required, हाँ, very good, during spindle formation during mitotic division. So this calcium, it plays very much important role in various functions of the plant. First one, it is required in the synthesis of pectin. This pectin is found in the middle lamella of the cell wall. It plays a significant role in the metabolism of nucleus and mitochondria. It is required in maintaining the permeability of the cell membrane. It plays an important role in activating certain enzymes like ATPase, phospholipase, etc. And it plays an important role in the spindle formation during mitotic division. Now, deficiencies. When we know the functions of this calcium, of this element, we will simply we will simply know what are the various deficiencies. If there is a deficiency of this element in the plant, what will happen to this plant? Simply, ये पॉइंट देख लो. Fifth point, spindle formation during mitotic division. That in the mitotic division, it plays an important role in the spindle formation. Now, what happens there? What will we see? If this is the plant cell, again, spindle formations are formed. What we will see is that first we will see in this cell division, what we will see these chromosomes which are found in the middle. That is what we will see. This karyokinesis takes place, nuclear division takes place, and now the layer is formed. That is called as this layer which can separate these two cells in this cell into two cells. But when there's a deficiency of this pectin will be not formed. So it affects, we will see cytokinesis does not take place. This layer, it will be not formed. This membrane, it will be not formed. So what we will see, a condition will be formed within the cell that it will become multinucleate cell. That is the abnormality within the plant, that a multinucleate cell will be formed due to the absence of calcium, because this calcium, it plays an important role in this what we call as the synthesis of the pectin. So what we will see, first deficiency, when we will study this calcium, we will write like this: cell division will become affected. Becomes affected, वो इफेक्ट हो जाएगा. इसी के साथ हम एक और पॉइंट यहां पर ये भी लिख सकते हैं. What will be happen? We will see again that there, what we will see, multinucleate, result, we will see many nuclei or multinucleate. Formation of many nucleus will take place. Formation of formation of multinucleate cell will be formed. एक और जब हम देखते हैं कि इसका जो रोल हमारे पास होगा, there will be the yellowing of the leaves, so that is called as the chlorosis. This chlorosis will be followed by necrosis, that is the death of the cell. Necrosis. Chlorosis there is the necrosis, and this chlorosis will firstly take place at the leaf tips. So this is third. Fourth जो हम यहाँ पर देखते हैं, जो leaves के जो margins होंगे, they often become irregular. Margin उनमें एक बीमारी हो जाती है, that is called as the wither tip. Margins of the leaves become irregular in shape, or they become hooked. उनकी शेप फुकुड़ बन जाएगी. Such a disease is called as, उसमें एक disease हो जाती है, that is causing a disease rather wither tip. Causing a disease, उसको हम बोलते हैं, उस disease को हम wither tip. That is called as wither tip. एक और हम ये देखते हैं कि इसका जो इफेक्ट होगा, when the cell division will not take place properly, what will we see? That stunted growth will be there. The growth will be reduced. Stunted growth, it will be there. So this is about the calcium. How it is required? It is required in the form of calcium bivalent ion. Where it is required? It is required in the meristematic cells and in this differentiating cells functions. It is required in the synthesis of pectin in the middle lamella of the cell wall. It plays an important role in the metabolism of nucleus and mitochondria. It plays an important role in maintaining the permeability of the cell membrane. It activates certain enzymes like ATPase, phospholipase, etc. Yeah, we can say one more enzyme. We will these that it can say amylase. Functions, spindle formation. It plays an important role in the formation of spindle during mitotic division. Now, when there is a deficiency, the spindle formation does not take place, mitotic division does not take place, we will see the cell division becomes affected. When the cell division becomes affected, we will see karokinesis takes place, cytokinesis does not take place, there will be the multinucleate cells will be formed. Now this calcium, it plays an important role in the what we call as this in the chlorophyll. वहां पर हम ये देखते हैं chlorophyll formed, that will be followed by the necrosis. Margins of the leaves, they will become irregular in shape or they will become hooked. उसमें एक बीमारी हो जाता है, withered tip उसको हम बोलते हैं. Third, when the cell division is what will be called as this affected, so we will see in the plant there will be the stunted growth. This is the first element. Second element जो हम पढ़ने की कोशिश करेंगे, जिसको हम डिस्क्राइब करने की कोशिश करेंगे, what is that? That is the magnesium. क्योंकि magnesium it plays an important role now. The second element which we are going to discuss today, that is the magnesium. Again, it will be discussed under the four headings. First one, that is the form in which it is absorbed by the plant, and this magnesium is absorbed. How it is absorbed? It is absorbed in the form of magnesium ions. It is formed, it is absorbed in the what we call as the magnesium ions from the soil. Now, where it is required? It what we see, it is required at all places where वो जगह where synthesis of chlorophyll takes place. Synthesis of chlorophyll takes place. ये हर उन जगह पर पाया जाता है जहां पर, उन प्लेस पर, उन सेल्स में जहां पर क्लोरोफिल पाया जाता है, वहां पर हम इसको मैग्नीशियम के, व्हेन वी स्टडी द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द व्हाट वी कॉल एज दिस क्लोरोफिल, एट द सेंटर यू विल फाइंड दिस मैग्नीशियम आयन. Now, what are the main functions of this? Let us try to discuss one by one. Where it is, what are the main functions of this? First function, अगर हम इसकी बात कर लेंगे, main constituent of, simply, main constituent of chlorophyll. First. Second one, अगर हम इसकी बात कर लेंगे, it activator of certain enzymes. कुछ एंजाइम्स को एक्टिवेट करने में मैग्नीशियम एक अहम रोल निभा देता है. वो कौन से एंजाइम्स हैं? विच आर required during respiration and photosynthesis. So this is second mode. First one, it is the main constituent of chlorophyll, because as we study the structure of chlorophyll, which we have discussed in the what photosynthesis, वहां पर आप हम देखेंगे जब हम उस स्ट्रक्चर को डिस्कस करने की कोशिश करेंगे. At the center we have got this magnesium. It is an activator of certain enzymes which are required, जो हम respiration में हम जब हम पढ़ लेंगे, या photosynthesis जो हमको डिटेल में पढ़ना है, where we will see that this magnesium, it plays an important role in activating those reactions. Third, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, it plays an important role in maintaining what we call as ribosome structure. This ribosome, it is the main organ where we will see ribosome structure. It is a main, this ribosome where the protein synthesis takes place. उसका structure maintain करने के लिए this magnesium, it plays an important role. Now we know the functions of this magnesium. Main function, these are the three important functions which are going to be take place by this magnesium, that it is used main constituent of chlorophyll. It activates certain enzymes which are required during respiration, what we call as this photosynthesis. Like we have got the enzymes जिनको हम वो कौन कौन से carboxylase, it is an enzyme उसको एक्टिवेट करने के लिए. या we have got one more, phosphorylase etc. इनको एक्टिवेट करने के लिए, and in maintaining the structure of ribosome. Now, as we know the functions, we can simply determine what are the various deficiency. When there is a deficiency of magnesium, what we will see that it is the main constituent of the chlorophyll. Simply, when there is no chlorophyll, deficiency of magnesium, chlorophyll will be not available there. Yeah, if available, it will be in less content. So, chlorosis takes place. That is the yellowing of leaves takes place. Yellowing of leaves takes place. वो हो जाता है. And that mainly takes place, what we will see at the margins. Second, जहां पर हम देखते हैं कि येलोविंग ज्यादा हो जाती है, या हम सिंपली कहेंगे कि दे आर सीवियरली हिट, जहां पर हम इफेक्टेड रादर, वहां पर हम ये देखते हैं कि जो सीवियरली इफेक्टेड प्लांट्स, लीव जो होते हैं, सीवियरली इफेक्टेड प्लांट्स वो होते हैं, दे आर बीइंग शट, दे आर बीइंग विदर्ड, दे गेट विदर्ड एंड दे आर शट. वो छट जाते हैं कि वो प्लांट पर नहीं रह जाते हैं. थर्ड, एक और हम इसकी जो सिम्टम्स हम देख सकते हैं, दैट इज व्हेन द लीव्स आर द मेन ऑर्गन्स वेयर द क्लोरोफिल इज नीडेड. When the chlorophyll is not found there, there will take place the premature leaf fall. Leaf fall will take place. एक और हम ये देखते हैं कि अब सेकंड मैंने कहा कि that when we discuss the functions that it is required during the process of respiration, certain enzymes को activate कर लेता है during the respiration and during the photosynthesis. When magnesium is absent, we will see जो respiration या respiration जो process होगी या हम कहेंगे रिएक्शन will be low, वो कम होंगी क्योंकि the enzymes which are going to take part in the process of respiration, because they are going to be affected, what we will see, they become low. And दूसरी बात, अब फोटोसिंथेसिस की हम बात करेंगे, जो रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस होगी, रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस it will be also low, yeah, it will be affected, will be low. So we can show it by this. Now we have got one more, that is, अब हम बात कर लेंगे राइबोसोम्स. दे आर द मेन सेंटर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस. अब जब उस स्ट्रक्चर को बनाने के लिए मैग्नीशियम, इट प्लेज एन इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. व्हेन देयर इज अ डेफिशिएंसी ऑफ दिस मैग्नीशियम, व्हाट वी विल सी, प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस विल बी लो. प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस जो होगा वो बहुत कम होगा, दैट मीन्स अगेन ये लो होगा. नाउ एक और हम बात कर लेंगे respiration, sorry, this photosynthesis, chlorophyll is less, so we will see chlorosis हो जाएगी. यहाँ पर हम एक और कर लेंगे necrosis. When these plants they are severely affected, necrosis will take place. That is the leaves they will get dead up. हाँ, एक और बात, we have got the purple color pigment that is called as anthocyanin. Anthocyanin, that is the purple pigment. It is the purple colored pigment rather. Anthocyanin, what we will see, it is production increases. अगर मैग्नीशियम की अच्छी खासी तादाद होगी फिर तो क्लोरोफिल होगा वहां पर. Now, when the magnesium deficiency is there, then this anthocyanin, that is the purple pigment जो होता है plants में, उसकी production ज़्यादा होगी. So, this is about this magnesium. We have again discussed it four different categories. First one, form. It is also a bivalent. Where it is required at all those places where we will see the synthesis of chlorophyll takes place. Functions, it is the main constant of chlorophyll. It is the activator of certain enzymes which play an important role during the process of photosynthesis, during the process of respiration. For example, we have got carboxylase, we have got the phosphorylase, and it is required for maintaining the ribosome structure. So it plays an important role in the protein synthesis. Now, chlorophyll, it is, there may be the chlorosis followed by this necrosis. अगर plant severely affected होंगे, then this necrosis, that is a withered and shed, there may take place the premature of leaf fall because of this what we call as this less amount of this chlorophyll. Again, respiration process will be low and the rate of photosynthesis, that will all become low. Now, this plays an important role in maintaining the ribosome structure. So, this protein synthesis will be low. And the last one is when the magnesium content is low, we will find one more pigment, purple colored pigment, that is the anthocyanin, whose production will get increased. So, this was all about these two macromolecules. Molecules which we have discussed, that is this calcium and magnesium. Tomorrow we will discuss two more, that is the iron. We will try to discuss the iron and one more No, sorry, this no, two more rather. This a carbon, hydrogen, oxygen are there. What is their role? Where from they are found? Where their function? What is their deficiency if they are occur? We will try to discuss more these macromolecules in tomorrow video. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.